Hello, everyone. We're up to lesson 77, and I have to say it's pretty funny that they waited until lesson 77 to talk about constructions with the verbs bit and stat, because these are probably two of the most important verbs in any language. Bit is to be, which is usually literally like the very first verb that you learn in any language. To be and to have, those are the first two verbs that you learn in any language. Okay, Russian doesn't have a usual verb for to have, so in Russian you can omit that. But blit is easily one of the most important verbs in Russian. But they decided let's wait till lesson 77 to actually talk about that. And stat is maybe not quite as important, but also very important. It means to become. So be and become. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with constructions with the verbs lit and stat. So first of all, we have two people apparently talking in an office, and one appears to have a ring on her finger, and she's very surprised by it. She doesn't remember putting the ring on her finger. Let's see what these two people have to say.
Какая у вас проблема?
Не могу войти в компьютер. Пишет, что ошибка в пароле.
Какой пароль?
Какой и всегда был. Моя фамилия.
Так, смотрим. Я пишу Иванова. Правильно?
Нет, Петрова. Я вышла замуж 2 недели назад. Вот, у нас только что был медовый месяц. Я приехала из отпуска и сегодня вышла на работу.
И что?
Как что? Пароль тоже стал Петрова.
Это почему?
Я же стала Петрова по фамилии моего мужа. А разве он не меняется автоматически?
No. Okay, so Системный администратор, you can probably guess that's system administrator, and manager, pretty easy to guess, right? Okay, so system administrator asks,
Какая у вас проблема?
what problem do you have?
Не могу войти в компьютер.
I cannot get into the computer.
Пишет, что ошибка в пароле.
The computer writes that there is an error with the password.
Какой пароль?
Which password?
Какой и всегда был. Моя фамилия.
So, какой и всегда был. As it always was. Bill is obviously past tense of lit. So, as it always was, my last name, familia, is family, not family, but family name, or last name, or surname.
Так, смотрим.
Okay, let's take a look.
Я пишу Иванова. Правильно?
I write Ivanova, right?
Нет, Петрова.
No, Petrova.
Я вышла замуж 2 недели назад.
I got married 2 weeks ago. Oi.
Вот, у нас только что был медовый месяц.
And we just had our медовый месяц. I actually don't know what медовый means, but месяц means month, and медовый месяц is basically honeymoon. I guess it doesn't literally last a month, because if she only got married 2 weeks ago, then obviously the honeymoon lasted 2 weeks instead of a month.
Я приехала из отпуска и сегодня вышла на работу.
I came from vacation and today went to work.
И что?
And so, and what, basically, like, so what?
Как что?
What do you mean, so what?
Пароль тоже стал Петрова.
Пароль тоже стал Петрова. The password also became Petrova.
Это почему?
Why?
Я же стала Петрова.
Я же стала Петрова. I became Petrova.
По фамилии моего мужа.
Per the last name of my husband.
А разве он не меняется автоматически?
Doesn't it change automatically? No, it doesn't. If you change your last name because you get married, then you need to report that your Name was changed. Well, actually, depending on the company, some companies will have a policy that automatically handles name changes of employees who get married. But if your password it contains your last name or is your last name, then no, your password will not change automatically. You need to change that yourself. Okay, exercise number 2 between Marina and Olya, which I believe is short for Olga. If I'm not mistaken, at least I believe Olya is short for Olga. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? All right, let's see what Marina and Olya have to say. Well, theoretically, let's see. Is this? Why is it not playing? What is going on here? Do we have a problem with? I was just wondering if I had a problem with my internet, but I don't seem to have a problem with my internet. My internet seems to be connected. Let me refresh the page and just see if that makes a difference at all.
Привет, Оля. Какая ты стала красивая. Как дела?
Нормально. А ты стала такой взрослый? Семья, работа?
Все нормально. Помнишь, в классе у нас был Олег Смирнов? Он стал моим первым мужем.
Первым? А был еще и второй?
Ой, да. Вторым моим мужем был мой коллега по первой работе, но мы с ним развелись месяц назад. У нас были очень разные жизненные позиции. Он стал буддистом, увлекается йогой, не ест мясо. Я так не могу.
А сейчас у тебя кто-то есть?
Нет, спасибо. Может быть, потом, через несколько лет, я еще раз захочу выйти замуж. Но не сейчас. А ты как?
Ну, я не стала официально регистрировать свои отношения. С моим другом мы живем уже 7 лет. Мне и так неплохо.
Какая ты молодец. Я тоже теперь буду так делать.
So, all right. So, yeah, I guess for some reason refreshing the web, I must have had some glitch with my either with my internet or with my browser, and refreshing the page seems to have fixed that. Okay, so Marina says,
Привет, Оля.
"Hi, Ola.
Какая ты стала красивая.
I'm sure this was meant as a compliment. It says, how beautiful you have become." I just laugh because it implies that she wasn't beautiful before. Anyway, so, and again, stal is became, past tense. For a female, it's stala, as with any past tense verb, you add an A at the end.
Как дела?
How's it going?
Нормально.
Normal.
А ты стала такой взрослый?
Ты стала такой взрослый, and you became so, I guess, so tall or so grown up.
Семья, работа?
Family, work,
Все нормально.
everything is normal.
Помнишь, в классе у нас был Олег Смирнов?
У нас был. Do you remember in class we had, or with us was Oleg Smirnov?
Он стал моим первым мужем.
Он стал моим первым мужем. He became my first husband.
Первым? А был еще и второй?
Первым, the first one. А был еще и второй, and there was also a second one.
Ой, да.
Oh, yeah.
Вторым моим мужем был мой коллега по первой работе.
Again, Bill. The second of my husbands was my colleague in my first work, or at my first job.
Но мы с ним развелись месяц назад.
But we, I guess, yeah, развелись. We broke up, or we got divorced a month ago.
У нас были очень разные жизненные позиции.
So, у нас были, plural. So we had very different life positions.
Он стал буддистом, увлекается йогой, не ест мясо.
Он стал буддистом, he became a Buddhist, увлекается йогой, practiced yoga, не ест мясо, and did not eat meat.
Я так не могу.
I can't do that.
А сейчас у тебя кто-то есть?
And do you have somebody now?
Нет, спасибо.
No, thank you.
Может быть, потом, через несколько лет, я еще раз захочу выйти замуж.
Может быть. So, literally, may be or can be. So it may be after that, after some years, I again will want to get married,
Но не сейчас.
but not now.
А ты как?
And how are you?
Ну, я не стала официально регистрировать свои отношения.
Ну, я не стала So, I did not become officially registered in our relationship.
С моим другом мы живем уже 7 лет.
With my friend, we already live 7 years.
Мне и так неплохо.
With us, it's pretty not bad. With us, that's not bad.
Какая ты молодец.
Oh, what a great thing you did. Молодец means basically good job, way to go. So you really did a good thing.
Я тоже теперь буду так делать.
I also want to do it like that. All right. Fair enough. The old debate about get married or not get married. So yeah, он был студентом, he was a student, он стал хорошим. Yeah, I mean, he became a good specialist in IT. I really feel like this is a lesson we should have had much earlier. This should have been one of the earliest lessons in these series of lessons, but for some reason they saved it until lesson 77. All of these are really very basic, like super basic. And when I say basic, I don't necessarily mean easy. I think they're also fairly easy compared to the lessons we've been having, but more than that, they're fundamental. Like they're so important and so fundamental to usage of the language that it makes no sense to me to have these now. But that's what they did. So yeah, I am not going to read all of this, but basically, hopefully, it's pretty clear. Again, stat, become, stall, became, blit, be, bill, was, and budu will be. Okay, exercise 3. Complete sentences with different forms, or the correct forms of the verbs lit or stat. So, Oleg, где ты, Oleg, где ты something вчера вечером? So, obviously, Bill, last night. So, where were you last night? Где ты был? Эта девушка была хорошей студенткой, кем она something после университета. So this girl was a good student. To what did she, I guess, stala? What did she become after university? Ой, что вчера something на вечерника. What yesterday something at the party? Okay. Buell, kind of figuratively. Oh, what was yesterday at the party? But kind of not as a question, but as an exclamation. Like, oh, wow, what happened at the party? Exclamation mark. Some incredible stuff happened at the party. But it just says what Buell, what was at the party. With an exclamation mark. Самолет просто исчез. Исчез. So the airplane just disappeared. I'm pretty sure this happened before the disappearance. I'm pretty sure they made these lessons before the disappearance of that Malaysian Airlines flight that disappeared. So this is not based on a real life story. This is just something that they made up for the exercise. So, самолет просто исчез. The airplane simply disappeared. Никто не знает, что с ним. So, nobody knows what of him стал, became. Oh, стало. Okay. Они something заниматься этим вопросом еще месяц. So, они будут, they will occupy themselves with this question for another month. Почему ты ушел и не something говорить с ним? So why did you leave and not oh, okay. This is a bit unintuitive for English speakers. И не стал говорить с ним. Why did you not become speak with him? Like, why didn't you become somebody speaking with him, basically? But yeah, why didn't you become speak with him? Like, why didn't you come to speak with him? Вы поссорились. Did you have an argument? Yeah, did you have a fight? Что с ним something? Как он постарел? Что с ним стало? Again, this is neutral. This is just like here, было. There's no particular object here, so because there's no specific object, I know it seems like the word him is the object here, but it's not really what he became. It's more like what came of him. And so for that reason, there's no specific object that the word applies to or subject that it applies to. And so you say, что с ним стало? Как он постарел? How old he has become, or how he got old. Or how old he's become. Когда я вырасту, я something работать в банке. So when I grow up, usually you'd say, in English, you'd say, I want to work in a bank, but here the correct formation is, я стану работать в банке. I will come to work in a bank. And the next sentence along similar lines, когда я вырасту, it's actually the same word, стану банкиром. I will become a banker. Yes, always a great profession. And finally, завтра something новый день. So tomorrow is a new day. So obviously tomorrow will be a new day. So завтра будет новый день. Tomorrow will be a new day. All right, and last exercise we have, now we don't need to type anything, we just drag in words from the right here, and they are all, I believe they're all either lit or stat. So let's see. Он не очень знающий человек, so he's not a very, not intelligent, but not a very knowledgeable person, но очень хочет таким something в будущем. But he really wants to хочет таким стать в будущем. He wants to become it in the future. Любой человек может something президентом страны, если он в ней родился и прожил не менее 10 лет. Any person may become president of the country if he if he in her was born and lived there for 10 years. So anybody can become the president of the country if they were born in it and lived there for 10 years. Он не сможет something космонавтом, потому что у него плохое здоровье. So he cannot, I guess this is once again stat, he cannot become a cosmonaut, an astronaut, because he has bad health. Этого не может, probably не может быть, that cannot be. Really, you could say stat as well. That can't happen, but no, I think that can't happen would be a different word. Этого не может быть, that can't be. Okay. Ира говорит, что Misha муж Кати. So, Ira says that Misha is the husband of Kati. Он не может быть ее мужем. He cannot be her husband. Он ее брат. Я их знаю. So he can't be her husband. He is her brother. I know them. Она не сможет something его женой. So, again, stat. She cannot become his husband, his wife. She cannot become his wife, так как она уже замужем, because she is already married. Ей сначала нужно развестись. She first needs a divorce. Well, that can be arranged. Она не могла something там в понедельник. So they, no, she could not быть, she could not be there on Sunday. Or she cannot be, or, yeah, могла is past tense. Yeah, okay, so she could not, past tense, be there on Sunday. Он мог something инженером, а стал учителем физики. He mog means could in the past, yeah. On mog, okay, then that would be stat. On mog stat инженером, he could become an engineer, but стал учитель физики, but became a professor of physics, or teacher of physics. Okay, and finally, я могу something честным с тобой. Can I be честным, honest, с тобой, you. So, can I be honest with you? I appear to have a graphical glitch here. Usually there's this lesson complete thing that shows up here, but that does not appear to have displayed correctly for reasons unknown to me. Can I close it from here? Okay. Some kind of graphical display issue there. Okay, anyhow. So, yeah, that was lesson 77, wasn't it? Yeah, again, really should have had this lesson much earlier. I feel like this lesson is quite late in coming, but oh well, better late than never. So yeah, first dialogue between the sysadmin and the manager. Second dialogue between Marina and Olya. Third exercise. And fourth exercise. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. This has been lesson 77. We'll see you next time in lesson 78. Until then, take care and paka paka.